You are dying. Your tiny heart beats frantically against paper-thin ribs. The cold seeps through rocky earth like liquid death. You've been alive for exactly 17 minutes, and already the mountain is trying to claim you. Welcome to your life as a wolf. Your mother's tongue is your lifeline, rough as sandpaper, warm as summer stones. She licks you with desperate intensity, having already lost 2 siblings to this merciless April night. You are blind, deaf, and weigh less than a can of soda. But you have one advantage. You are stubborn as hell. The den walls press close, a cave carved by centuries of wind and desperate wolves. Outside, snow falls in heavy flakes. Spring is just a rumor here. Your first lesson in survival. Timing is everything, and yours is terrible. But you're not giving up. 3 weeks pass in warmth and milk-drunk sleep. Then, like a light switch flipping, your eyes open. The world explodes into blurry shapes in harsh light. Your first clear image isn't your mother's gentle eyes, it's teeth. Massive canines belonging to your father, as he drops bloody elk meat at the entrance. He's enormous, a living shadow, with eyes like molten amber. Welcome to the food chain, kid, those eyes seem to say. Try not to fall off. Your legs work like wet noodles, but you stumble toward this magnificent, terrifying creature. You tumble directly into his massive paw. He's surprisingly gentle. For now. 2 months old, and the world beyond the den is impossibly immense. A cathedral of pine trees stretches toward sky so blue it hurts. Granite peaks pierce the horizon, like sleeping giants. The air tastes wild and clean, carrying stories of distant valleys. Your pack is a small army of personalities. Uncle Scarface with his battle scars. Aunt Luna, silver-coated and sleepless. Patches, the nervous Omega, who apologizes for existing. Right now, everything is a toy. Pine cones are mortal enemies. Your tail is a mysterious creature requiring capture. That butterfly? It's going down. Your mother watches with saintly patience, knowing something you don't. Childhood in the wild is measured in weeks, not years. The mountain is patient. It can wait. 6 months old, and the games are over. Your father decides it's time you learned what wolves do for a living. Spoiler alert, it's not pretty. The hunt begins before sunrise. Mist rises like ghosts from the valley floor. You follow in silence so complete, you hear your heartbeat like tribal drums. Your father moves like liquid shadow. You step on every twig in the forest. Then you see them. Elk. Magnificent as mythical creatures grazing in frost-painted meadows. They're beautiful, peaceful, majestic. And according to your father's growl, one is about to have a very bad day. What happens next will haunt your dreams and feed your family for a week. The old cow elk fights with fierce desperation, refusing to become food without a legendary battle. But watching your loving family transform into efficient predators is like seeing them wear masks of pure instinct. When it's over, your father's muzzle is crimson. He looks at you. This is what we are, what you must become. You take your first taste of elk. It tastes like survival. 18 months old, and you make a nearly fatal mistake. You challenge your father over the elk's heart. Traditionally, the alpha's prize. Testosterone whispers, why him? Why not you? Your father's look could freeze fire. Son, you're about to get an education you'll never forget. The pack forms a circle. This isn't correction. It's trial by combat. The fight lasts 12 seconds that feel like hours. You spend 11 airborne or eating dirt. Your father provides a masterclass in why he's ruled for 8 years. When it's over, you're bleeding and humbled. But failure teaches best. You're not ready to lead yet. Someday, though, 2 years old, and you fall in love. Her name might as well be Trouble. She's silver-coated with winter sky eyes and war-starting attitude. Meeting her means crossing territorial boundaries, like juggling dynamite blindfolded. But love makes wolves magnificently stupid. 3 perfect weeks play out by the lightning-split pine. You share hunts, dreams, wordless communication. You believe in happy endings. Plan your own pack, your own territory. Then her father finds you. The battle is vicious and decisive. You escape barely alive. She doesn't follow. Later, you learn the heartbreaking truth. She was promised to another before birth. Politics trumps love, even in the wild. You howl at the stars until your voice breaks. For the first time, you understand why wolves sound so sad. We're calling to things we can't have, can't keep, can't control. Growing up means learning the mountain takes everything, eventually. 3 years old, and you make the life-defining decision. You leave, not in anger or defeat, but because ancient instinct calls. Your mother understands without words, licking your muzzle one last time. Your father nods, approval mixed with pride. You're officially a disperser now. Statistics are sobering. Most die within their first year alone. But you've inherited stubbornness in abundance. 200 miles over 6 brutal months. Through ancient forests where dragons might have lived. Across silver rivers that shock you awake. Over mountain passes so high they make you dizzy. Hunting alone is like playing chess against yourself. You learn patience with rabbits, timing with salmon runs. Solitude transforms you, lean, hard, efficient. Your senses sharpen to supernatural levels. Then, on a ridge overlooking Autumn Gold Valley, you smell everything changing. A pack with no alpha male. Time to discover what you're made of. The Valley Pack is in crisis. Their alpha died in a rock slide 3 weeks ago. They need a leader. You need a family. The mathematics couldn't be simpler. The alpha female, Sage, is magnificent. Silver-muzzled but powerful. Dangerous. Her ancient eyes ask, "Think you can protect us?" You answer with actions, not words. When a rival intrudes, you drive him off with surprising ferocity. When hunting, you lead from front, eat last. Slowly, grudgingly, they accept you. Not as replacement, but as something new. The night they formally accept you, howling under full moon, the sound echoes like a promise. This is my family, my responsibility, my kingdom. For the first time since leaving home, you belong. 5 years as alpha. You've built something extraordinary. 12 wolves, the largest pack in memory. Your territory spans 3 valleys. Your 4 pups play where you first claimed leadership. You've become the wolf you knew you could be. Wise enough to avoid unnecessary fights. Strong enough to win unavoidable ones. Neighboring packs know your scent. Some fear, others respect you. Your mate is everything you dreamed during lonely disperser days. Together, you've created not just offspring, but dynasty. You should be satisfied, but late at night, disturbing changes whisper. Joints ache after hunts. Reflexes hesitate. And sometimes you catch young males looking at you with familiar hunger, the same look you gave your father years ago. How much longer? 8 years as alpha. You're ancient in wolf years. This winter is brutal. Snow buries landmarks. Prey grows scarce. Your pack grows lean and desperate. The hunt that changes everything starts routinely. A young bull elk, isolated by pride. Should be textbook. But your timing is off by half a second. Your leap falls short. Clean kill becomes chaotic disaster. You limp home empty-handed. Everyone knows your body is betraying you. Your nephew steps forward, young, strong, hungry for power. "I challenge," his posture declares. You could step down gracefully, but that's not who you are. You've never backed down. Won't start now. Besides, he needs to learn. Respect is earned in blood. The fight lasts longer than expected. Your nephew is stronger, faster, hungrier, but you know things experience teaches. For 7 brutal minutes, you show why you've ruled 8 years. You almost win. 1 perfect moment, victory close enough to taste. Then your body betrays you one final time. Muscles cramp, grip loosens. An instant is all young wolves need. You're on your back, his teeth at your throat. He could kill you, should kill you by tradition, but he's learned mercy watching you lead. "Go," his stance says. "Leave with your life, but leave." You look at everything you've built, mate, children, pack. Their faces tell the truth. This is no longer your story. You turn away and walk into wilderness, alone. The mountain that tried to kill you as a pup calls you home. Not as conqueror, but tired wanderer ready for rest. You find the den where you first opened your eyes, carved by countless generations seeking shelter. You settle into space that once seemed huge, now perfect for one old wolf. Outside, snow falls. The same spring snow from your first 17 minutes. The circle closes with nature's poetry. As you close your eyes, heartbeats slowing to match ancient mountain rhythms, you hear them. Your children, grandchildren, carrying on your legacy. Their howls drift like prayers, strong and unafraid. You've lived 8 years as Alpha, survived 12 winters, raised 7 pups, protected hundreds of square miles. Not bad for a pup too stubborn to die on a cold April night. The mountain is patient. Always was. But sometimes, if you're stubborn enough, brave enough, lucky enough, sometimes you live a life worth howling about. Your final breath joins the eternal wind, carrying wolf stories across peaks and valleys. Somewhere distant, a young voice rises in song. The mountain listens, remembers, and waits for the next story to begin.